supposed to hit record for the video and not take a picture. It was so bad. I always do that. So it's been a while since I uploaded anything on YouTube. But see, here's the problem. I say that I want to start a YouTube channel, and then I even come up with a topic that I can talk about and say, okay, I can make a YouTube channel about life as an ADD person. But then I don't upload anything, and then you might think it's because I'm being forgetful. Because like I said, I'm extremely forgetful. It's also a matter of, I think of a topic or something that I want to talk about, something that I get all fired up about, and it's all up here in my head, but as soon as I try to get it out and say it on a video, I still don't have a computer, so I still have So I just talked to myself for no reason whatsoever for the last maybe 5 or 6 minutes because I did it again. I clicked on take a picture instead of take a video, and then my camera just closed, and I was like, why is my camera crashing? I've got tons of space left on my what are you called? This thing called tablet. I had tons of space left on my tablet, and yet my video closed. Why? Well, because I wasn't taking a video. It was the camera, and it was closing because it's like, why are you making me stare at you for no reason? Everything I just said is gone. I don't want to start over again. I'm so bad at this. Why? At least my cat's not staring at me anymore. This time you can see her. She probably had this knowledge that only a cat would ever have, that I was actually talking to nothing because it wasn't recording. What did I even say? No, I don't remember what I said. Anyway, I can edit. I can edit videos. Edit. This was supposed to be my new joke, because I can edit videos now, because when I said I couldn't edit the videos before, I didn't have a computer. Now I have a laptop. See? Look, I even have the program already open, so that I can edit. Edit. I didn't have a computer. Now I do. I got a laptop from my mom that she was going to give away to the thrift store. I'm like, here I am with no computer, and you're giving away a laptop to a thrift store. I've had the YouTube channel for a long time, and I keep randomly uploading things to it and then taking most of them off because I changed my mind. But the last time I uploaded a video, I said that I should make a channel about ADD and what it's like being ADD, and it'll all be random because my entire life is random when I have ADD. But I don't upload very often, and I thought it would be because I was being forgetful, or I get distracted and forget to come back to it. But it's not just a matter of being distracted, it's a matter of the total disconnection between what's going on up here and what comes out here. The funny thing that I just started realizing, when I'm writing, I can say what I mean when I'm writing, because it's for lack of a better way to explain it, and this was what I was just about to explain when my thing crashed, because I wasn't actually taking a video. For lack of a better way to put it, when I'm writing, I don't have to think about what I'm writing. It just plain comes out. It's that's why it's so awkward for me to try to write in my journal while somebody's watching over my shoulder, reading what I'm writing while I'm reading it, because it's like they're reading my thoughts, because literally I'm hearing it up here and it's coming out on here. It's almost like my hands are a completely different creature and they're just reading my thoughts and writing down what I'm thinking. But when I'm thinking it and I have to say it, the sound of my voice distracts me. If that makes any sense. Is that what's actually happening? The sound of my voice distracts me? So the sound of my voice blocks out what's happening up here, so I can't hear this anymore. I can't think. And then I'm trying to say it, and I'm like, but I don't remember what I'm going to say. I have to stop talking to remember what I was going to say, and then I remember, and then I go to say it out loud, and the sound of my voice distracts me, so I forget again. It's something like that, I think. It's weird. I have never really thought about it before until I was thinking of making a video or something, and then I'm like, why is it that every time I turn the camera on, suddenly I don't want to do it anymore because it doesn't come out the way I want it to? Why doesn't it come out the way I want it to? And then I realized that's part of it. For a better way to explain it, that's, my own voice distracts my thoughts. I don't know what I want to say because my voice is distracting me. It's bad. I get way distracted way too easy. But I was also gonna say, like, starting a YouTube channel about ADD. It's a lot more than just ADD. I've got ADD, yeah, but it turns out I'm also a hypersensitive person. Highly sensitive person, sorry. And to prove I'm not making it up, there's actual books on the topic. And saying highly sensitive, I maybe I keep accidentally using the word hypersensitive because saying highly sensitive just makes me sound like I'm a glass ornament that is like super fragile, like really thin glass or something, and if you're not careful you're gonna break me. That's not what I mean by highly sensitive. Like a reptile, say, that has like leather skin, and that's like a normal person, and then the more of a hypersensitive or highly sensitive person you are, the more you're like a newborn kitten or like a newborn gerbil or something that has like super thin skin and like it's really easy to rip it. I don't know. It's someone recently was saying to me about like just because you have like a mental issues or whatever, you can't expect everybody to walk around on glass for you. That's not the point. But and linking that comment with the whole thing that goes on with some of these minority people these days that are trying to get out from being a minority, they're bullied because they're a minority and all the rest of this stuff. Yeah, well, great for them. Everybody's gung-ho and all supportive of them and, oh, like, stop bullying the minorities, and yet even those people that are completely supportive of them and well, you have to support them because they're a minority and all this stuff, it's one of those people that supports those kind of people that then turns around and says to me that I have no right to complain because someone's mowing their lawn and the sound is bothering me. Oh, but people have to mow their lawn, you know. That's something that they have to do. You can't expect them to walk on eggshells just because, like, you're upset right now, so it's upsetting you. Thanks. So if you're a minority over there that's getting completely bullied, you're going to stand up for them. But because to me, the sound of a lawnmower is, like, agitating me and, like, almost physically hurting me at that point because, like, a lot of other things were going on. And then the lawnmower on top of that was, like, you know, really, really getting to me, and she's all like, oh, just deal with it. Well, thanks. Yeah, that's really nice of you. Like, talk about hypocritical. Like, I don't know. It's, I don't expect people to walk on eggshells for me, okay? Just like with any other minority group, if you're going to go with that kind of a scenario, just like any other minority group, they all claim it's not about making them the majority or whatever, it's just about understanding. They want people to understand you. Okay, it's the same thing for me, okay? I know I have to learn how to handle it, which means I have to be a lot tougher than you have to be because my skin is a lot thinner than yours is. Like a normal person, their skin is already thick enough, things bounce off them pretty easy. For me, things don't just bounce off me. No matter how hard I try to let it go, it doesn't just let go for me. It hits me, and then it hits me again, and then it, like, sticks in my skin, and it's like an arrow, but it's, like, not just a normal, like, one of those things that just goes in. It's, like, goes in, and it's got a fish hook, and it won't come back out, kind of thing. That's what it's like being a hypersensitive person. Like, my job is not to fight for every single minority group out there. That's impossible. All I'm saying is to have understanding of it, and not just go, oh, this minority group deserves like all the attention and all the support and all the fighting for them, while those majority groups can just fight for themselves. It makes me really mad and upset when it's like those minorities, like, I don't want to say names or anything because I'm not trying to pick on anybody. That's not my point. My point is everybody struggles with something, and no matter how strong or how weak that person is, they need support and encouragement. They need understanding. People need to be validated, etc. I'm learning a lot about me lately. I'm learning a lot about things that I knew before or things that I didn't know before, or, like, you know, even after reading Scattered Minds. I don't remember if I showed that in my other video. I don't think I did. Scattered Minds by Gabriel, and of course this video is front screen facing forward, so it's backwards. I should have put a mirror up and sorry. Scattered Minds by Gaber mate or mate, or I don't know how you say that. But looky, my kitty. She's so pretty. She's so weird. Okay. That book gave me a lot of insight into myself, and this highly sensitive or hypersensitive or whatever you want to call it book, I haven't got very far in it, but some of the points that she made already have given me a lot of insight to myself. But like, I have a lot of bad habits, and I know I need to work on breaking all those bad habits. I need to work on implementing good habits and improving my life and all the rest of that stuff. And I know I need to do that, and I'm going to work hard at doing that. But and that's why I mean by, it's not like I'm expecting anybody to do everything for me. It's not like I'm expecting everybody in town to stop mowing their lawns just because it hurts my ears. I don't expect every vehicle out there to get a muffler. I mean, it would be nice if you did. You don't actually sound as cool as you think you do. It's actually just an irritation. Anyway, it's not like I expect the whole world to change their way of living. I mean, I'm a night person, okay? But I don't expect everybody in the world to like go around whispering and all the rest of that stuff until 3 p.m. Because I understand most of the world is morning people. I understand they need to get up, and I understand they want to go out smoke outside their window or outside their door, which is right underneath my window, and maybe they want to talk to each other, and maybe they don't realize how well I can hear them while I'm trying to sleep in the room above them after having worked and all the rest of that stuff. I don't expect everybody in the world to change for my comfort level. That's not the point. The point is, like I say, just being respectful and understanding of the fact, like, I'm being respectful and understanding of the fact that not everybody is a night person. I'm being respectful and understanding of the fact that not everybody is a highly sensitive person. Being respectful and understanding of the fact that not everybody is ADD. So not everybody will, like, forgive me for being late every single time I'm late. I'm not going to just be like, oh, I'm ADD, so I'm going to be late. You just better understand that. No, I'm going to try really hard to watch the time and not be late, because I understand that's disrespectful to constantly be late, even if I did not intend to be late. Good intentions aren't always enough. You need more than just good intentions. And I understand all of that. But, it's very, very, very frustrating when that doesn't go both ways. And, like, and I'm sure that's what, like, other minority groups, like the one that's ballistic right now with the minority group, I know that a lot of them, that's all they wanted was understanding, and it got blown up into all kinds of other stuff, and that isn't my topic, so I won't say anymore. But it's the same thing with any other minority group. They just want understanding, and it's the same thing as me. I am a minority group, okay? You read that highly sensitive thing, that's like, what is it, 15 to 20% of the population? It's a very small percent of the population that's actually highly sensitive. And like I say, I'm not just making it up, it's an actual thing. There's a difference there's in the way that our brains or our bodies are wired. It's different. It's physically different. It's not mentally different. It's whatever. And like, it's a very small percentage of people that are that way. So I don't expect the entire world to run for my way of living, because I am a minority and I always will be a minority. I'm fine with that. But the majority, I'm fine with being a minority as long as the majority remembers that the minority does exist. So if you come across somebody that tells you that they just can't let it go, maybe you should just, like, try to understand why they can't let it go. And maybe they will eventually be able to let it go, they just don't think they can. Maybe they will be able to let it go eventually, but at the moment they can't. So maybe all you need to do is say, okay, I understand that was a huge deal to you. I will try to give you space to get over it. It doesn't take that much to say that to somebody. It doesn't take much to do that. What are you giving up by saying that? Like, that's all you need to do, is just be understanding. Like, please. And I didn't really intend to say all of that, but I guess that's what I've said. And this time, now that I can edit videos, I'll edit that so it's not 19 and a half minutes long. And maybe this will be the first video I share on Facebook, because apparently not even my mom knew that I had a YouTube channel. I thought she did know about it, but I guess she didn't. So maybe I'll share it on Facebook and be like, hello, this is my YouTube channel, and everybody I know can be like, awkward, and I'll be like, awkward, and it'll be like, that gross. videos. I'm not that good at editing videos yet. All those little sound effects, though. Oh, that's why I love watching the Korean stuff. They're so good at the sound effects. Man, one day, maybe. Whatever. Anyway, I guess that's it for this time.